Lost in the city. Explore the city with Tom. Every direction he takes helps you pick up useful English expressions in real life. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Tom is a young traveler. He has come to a new city that he has never visited before. Today is his first day in the city. When the bus stops, Tom steps out onto a busy street. There are many tall buildings, colorful shops, and busy people everywhere. He feels both excited and a little nervous. Tom thinks,
"This city is big and interesting."
He checks his pocket and takes out a small piece of paper. On the paper is the name and address of his hotel, City Star Hotel. His plan is to rest and then explore more the next day. But soon Tom realizes he does not know the way to the hotel. As he stands on the sidewalk, he looks at the busy street. Cars and buses pass by. There are bicycles and even a few scooters. In the distance, he sees a small sign for a coffee shop. Tom decides that a warm drink might help him calm down, and also give him a chance to ask for help. Chapter 2. A Warm Cup of Coffee. Tom walks into the little coffee shop. The cafe is quiet and smells like freshly baked bread and coffee. There are a few people sitting at tables. Behind the counter, a friendly barista smiles at him.
"Excuse me, do you speak English?"
Yes, I speak English. How can I help you?
Tom is happy. He answers slowly.
"I am new in this city. I want to go to the City Star Hotel. I am lost."
The barista nods kindly while looking at Tom's paper.
I see. Your hotel is close to the main square. I can help you.
The barista takes out a small map from under the counter and points at it.
First, go straight on the street for 10 minutes. Then, when you see a big supermarket, turn left. Walk for 5 minutes and you will see the main square. Your hotel is near the bank close to the square.
"Thank you very much."
You are welcome. Enjoy your coffee and be careful in the city.
Tom thanks the barista once again. He buys a cup of coffee and a small pastry. With the coffee in his hand and the map in his pocket, Tom steps outside into the busy street. Chapter 3. A Winding Path. Tom follows the directions. He walks straight on the busy street. Simple words and familiar expressions echo in his mind. Go straight and turn left. During his walk, he sees many things. There are street musicians playing soft music, people talking in cafes, and friendly shop owners greeting passers-by. After about 10 minutes, Tom sees a large supermarket. He smiles and remembers the barista's words. At the supermarket, he turns left and continues his walk. However, after a few minutes, Tom stops. He looks around and thinks,
"I do not see the main square anywhere."
Tom pauses at the side of the road. He feels a little worried and thinks about what to do next. He sees a small stand with bright, fresh flowers. An elderly woman sits there, smiling kindly. Tom decides to ask her for help.
"Excuse me, madam. Can you help me, please? I am looking for the main square. I am lost."
Oh, dear. Where are you trying to go?
"My hotel is near the main square. It is called City Star Hotel. I turned left at the supermarket as the map said."
The old woman thinks for a moment and then replies slowly.
Maybe you turned left too early. Go back to the supermarket. Then, on the next street, turn left again. You will see a big building. That is the bank. The hotel is next to the bank.
"Thank you so much."
Tom smiles warmly. He thanks the kind woman and quickly walks back to the supermarket. Now, he follows the new directions. Tom is careful. He looks at the buildings, waits for the next street, and finally turns left as the old woman instructed. As he walks, he practices the words he heard earlier in his mind.
Go straight, turn left, and next to.
Chapter 4. The Main Square and a Friendly Tourist. After some more walking, Tom notices that the busy street opens into a large, beautiful square. There is a big fountain in the middle. Around the fountain, people are sitting on benches, talking, and enjoying the sunshine. Children play near the fountain, laughing and running. Tom is happy to have found the main square, but his journey is not finished yet. He needs to find his hotel. He looks at the buildings around the square. There are banks, shops, and small restaurants. While Tom walks slowly along the edge of the square, he sees a woman taking photos. She is smiling and looks like a tourist. Tom decides to ask her for more directions.
Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes, I speak good English. How can I help you?
I am looking for the City Star Hotel. It is near this square. Do you know where it is?
The tourist thinks for a moment and then replies with enthusiasm.
Oh yes, I know that hotel. I stayed there last week. It is very close. You need to go past the fountain, then turn right at the bookshop.
Past the fountain and right at the bookshop.
Yes. Once you turn right, walk straight for 2 blocks, and you will see a big bank. The hotel is next to that bank.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Enjoy your stay and have a nice day.
Tom thanks the tourist. With clear directions in his head, he leaves the square. He walks past the fountain, watching the water sparkle in the sun, and soon he sees a small old bookshop. He remembers the tourist's words. Chapter 5. On the Right Path. Tom stops at the bookshop for a moment. He looks at the window and sees old books and a small display of flowers. He then turns right as instructed. Now, he finds himself on a quiet street. The buildings here are tall and have many windows. Even though the street is quieter than the busy square, Tom feels happy because every step takes him closer to his hotel. As Tom walks along the street, he practices his English silently. He repeats the phrases he learned from the barista and the friendly people. Go straight, turn left, turn right, and next to the bank. These simple phrases become like little keys that help him open the door to this new and exciting place. After 2 blocks, Tom sees a large building with big glass windows. He reads the sign on the building, National Bank. Tom smiles and remembers that his hotel should be next to this bank. Suddenly he notices another building that looks like a hotel. It has a bright, welcoming entrance and large windows. Chapter 6. The City Star Hotel. Tom walks towards the hotel building. The entrance is friendly, and a small bell rings as he opens the door. Inside, there is a reception area with comfortable chairs and a warm light. The receptionist sits behind a counter and smiles at Tom.
Good afternoon. Welcome to City Star Hotel. How can I help you?
Good afternoon. I have a reservation. My name is Tom Carter.
The receptionist checks a list on the computer and nods.
Yes, Mr. Carter. We have your room ready. Here is your key. Your room is on the 4th floor. The elevator is to your left.
Thank you very much.
Tom takes the key. He looks around the lobby with relief and satisfaction. The journey was long and sometimes confusing, but he made many new friends and learned helpful English words. He is very happy to have reached his destination. Before Tom goes to his room, the receptionist speaks again.
If you need any help or have any questions, please let us know.
Thank you. I will do that.
Tom holds the key and thanks the friendly receptionist. He then goes to the elevator, presses the button for the 4th floor, and waits. The elevator opens with a soft ding, and he steps inside. In the elevator, Tom practices saying simple words to himself. Up, 4th floor, and room. The ride feels smooth and calm. When the elevator doors open, he sees a quiet corridor with many doors. Tom walks down the corridor and finds his room. He opens the door and enters a small but neat room with a comfortable bed, a small table, and a window. Outside the window, he sees the city lights begin to shine as the sun sets. Tom sits on the bed for a moment and takes a deep breath. Today, he has learned so many new English words and expressions. Today has been a big adventure. Chapter 7. Reflections and New Friends. After Tom settles into his room, he sits by the window and writes in his travel diary. In simple English, he writes about his adventure in the city. He writes about the kind barista who helped him at the coffee shop, the friendly old woman with the flowers, and the helpful tourist who gave him good directions. Tom also writes about his feelings, the excitement, the confusion, and finally the relief when he found his hotel. In his diary, Tom writes,
Today, I was lost in the city. I asked many people for help. Each person was kind and polite. I learned simple phrases like, "Excuse me, I am lost," and "Can you help me?" I feel happy because I made new friends and learned new words. I am excited for tomorrow when I will explore more of the city.
Tom's diary is simple, but these words help him remember the day. He feels grateful for all the support he received. Later, he calls the local cafe where he met the barista on the phone to say thank you the next morning. He practices more questions and answers in his head and looks forward to having more conversations. The next day, after a good night's sleep, Tom gets up early. For breakfast, he goes to the hotel restaurant. There he meets another guest who is also on holiday.
Good morning. My name is Sarah. Are you new here?
Yes, I am. My name is Tom. I just arrived yesterday.
That is great. I can show you some nice places to visit in the city if you want.
I would like that very much. Thank you.
They talk for a while about the best places to eat, shop, and walk in the city. Sarah tells Tom in simple English about the park, the museum, and a famous market where you can buy fruits and flowers. Tom listens carefully and writes some notes on his phone. This conversation helps Tom practice more phrases and learn new vocabulary like market, museum, fruit, and flower. Chapter 8. A Promise to Explore. Before Tom leaves the restaurant, Sarah gives him one more piece of advice.
If you ever feel lost or need help, just say, "Excuse me, can you help me?" The people here are friendly and kind.
Thank you, Sarah. I will remember that.
Tom leaves the restaurant with a big smile on his face. He is no longer scared of the city. With his diary, his new friends, and his basic English phrases, he is ready for more adventures. He walks outside and looks at the busy streets, feeling confident and excited to explore. Chapter 9. Lessons Learned. Tom's adventure in the city has taught him many things. He learned to look for help when needed and to use simple English phrases. He learned that sometimes he might get lost, but there are many kind people ready to help. Each conversation is a small lesson in English. Some of the most important phrases Tom learned today are, "Excuse me, do you speak English? I am lost. Can you help me? Where is the main square? Go straight, turn left, turn right, thank you very much." These words and phrases are not only useful for finding a hotel, they help Tom meet new people and understand the city better. With each dialogue, he gains more confidence. Tom thinks every new word I learn is a step closer to understanding this new world. Chapter 10. A Happy Heart. At the end of his first day, Tom sits in his hotel room and looks out the window at the quiet city streets. He feels proud of himself for having overcome his difficulties. Even though he was lost at first, he found his way by talking to people and asking for help. Tom writes one last note in his diary.
Today, I was lost. I was nervous, but I met many kind people. I learned new English phrases and made new friends. I am happy and ready for tomorrow. The city is big, but my heart is brave.
Tom's journey has just begun. There are many more streets to walk, many more people to meet, and many more words to learn. The city is full of life, and Tom feels that every corner has something new to teach him. His adventure is a reminder that education comes from real-life experiences, and every conversation is a lesson in language and life. As Tom turns off the light, he smiles. He knows that tomorrow will be just as exciting and full of new words. With his new knowledge and the kindness of strangers, Tom is ready to embrace every moment in this wonderful city.